gentlemen, here we are, Tuvel Stadium, second round of the Class 4A high school playoffs. I'm Jay Foster here from ESPN's 1170 AM, Don't Hassle So Local. With me is Andrew Parker, Bettendorf legend, the international rushing leader in the state of Iowa, calling the game with me. We back again since the last time we called a game, Andy, it was Bettendorf versus PV.
Thanks for that intro, Jay.
Yeah, I tell you what,
that's a little much.
Sell it, huh?
That's a little much, but yeah, this is exciting. This will be an exciting game.
Well, we're in
playoff football.
This is not what we're used to. All right, they are putting these playoffs into like a pod type of thing, and everybody could apply to go into the playoffs. And Bettendorf and Muscatine had to bye the first round, and now they're here at Bettendorf, and we really don't know what's going to happen. The winner of this game could go to be sent to Cedar Rapids. It could be sent to Pleasant Valley. They could be sent to Dubuque. We just don't know. What the state is trying to do is keep the pods as local as they can before they finally get to the Final Four in the Dome. And we're going to have kickoff here. Tuvel, in about 8 seconds, we're going to have kickoff here. 2020 pandemic playoffs.
It has been a really weird year for everybody. So glad to see that we're having football.
Absolutely. And there we go.
Well, he dropped the kick. He's got some room on the right side. Ooh, a big hit. Very nice. That looked like Cole running him out of bounds with a big hit.
All right, Muscatine's going to take over now. 1st and 10 at the 29.
First play of the playoffs. I'm sure tensions are really high. It's just like any other game. That's what they got to be. That's what they got to be thinking.
Nice draw up the middle.
Stuff looked like he had a couple. If I were Bettendorf here, I think that the biggest thing for them is to get off the field if they're on defense, for sure. Start early. Here he is on the right side. Got some room.
They're asking it to be a little louder, so I'm turning up our mics a little bit.
I'm going to get a little closer.
Coach LaBelle's saying it, yeah.
I'm going to get a little
louder.
closer.
I'm with him.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate that. That's what we need.
It seems pretty simple, though, to have your defense get off the field, but everybody knows.
It looks like Muscatine, just right away, looking at the first couple plays that they've had, looks like they're going to just try to pound it on the ground, which is surprising to do against Bettendorf's front seven.
Right.
But they're going to try to just play keep away from the Bettendorf offense. That's what it looks like from the start here. But they're getting closer and closer to crossing midfield here, Muscatine is. They lost
very nice.
Lost 2 yards on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
That looked like a designed bounce play where it handoff inside and the guy takes it to the outside with the one cut. Bettendorf did a good job of containing there. So here we go.
It's a big third down here already.
They're going to sprint out to the right side. It's going to be a run.
And nothing. All right.
Very nice. All right. So that's what I'm talking about. They gave up a first down, but bounced back, and everybody knows that Coach Wiley's a defensive genius. So,
yep.
He'll have some things drawn up here. I'll be interested to see.
Looks like Bettendorf suited up all the way down to their 7th grade black team.
They did bring up
70-plus kids on the sidelines right now.
Oh!
There's the first out. Oh, and he's down. He's down right there. The snap goes over his head and he goes down.
Big play for the Bulldogs. Bad snap. It was high. He had to go down to get it after he dropped the snap. And Bettendorf will start with great field position. Yeah, the Bulldogs pulled up a couple of sophomores. Just ask Coach Fern. We getting some chats going?
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is just kind of tag some things here and there. Get the Facebook up and running so it looks a little bit better than Foster J is now streaming live.
There you go.
Maybe tag some businesses. Who knows?
They're going to give to Cole up
Oh,
the middle. It
no,
looks
and
like
he
he fumbled
first
it.
play.
And Muscatine's going to get it back.
Yeah, Ryan Cole coughed the ball up there.
That's a
First
tough
play
play.
on offense for them. But I tell you what, if you're the Bettendorf defense after getting that stop, and get him across, let him get across midfield, you got to feel okay though.
Yeah, so they're going to take over on the 28?
Yes, looks like 27-28.
Okay.
And again, back to the
Muscatine
running
hand
game.
up the middle. Good job there. Maybe a couple.
I want to say special thanks to our friends from Discover Muscatine for actually putting together and doing the video stuff for us. Chris and his group does a fantastic job there. They do a great job streaming for the Muskies. So we're glad that they could come up and we could work together to put this together for you guys to stream.
Yeah.
No one really wants to be out at 42-degree weather.
Quarterback's going to keep it with a nice move to the outside.
There's a flag on the
He
play,
got the
though.
corner. There is a flag on the play.
That's going to be holding.
It's got to be, right? He made a nice move. Nice move to shake him up and get to the outside. He did end up turning down the sidelines, but that's going to come back.
Yep.
It's another good break for the Bulldogs. Looks like 2nd and 15. They're just trying to get something.
I think I got it up and running now. I think I got
very good.
the stuff that I wanted on there, the title. Class 4A, who knows?
There you go. So 3rd and a mile.
Eli Gay under center for Muscatine. Tim Nimley in the backfield. Tim's a very talented wrestler as well.
They're going to keep it with the quarterback, get a couple yards, and almost
It's
to the
4th.
original
Comes a
line of
punt
scrimmage.
now. And you got to not want those mistakes you had last time.
Yeah. All right, we'll see how they bounce back. It didn't look like a terrible snap. It was just a little high. It looked like the punter mistimed it a little bit and had to perfect snap. End over end kick, line drive. All right, get away from it now. No
It's
return
Tynan
there.
Keenan by Tynan Keenan. All right, so now let's see what the Bettendorf offense could do. Like I said, first play, handoff up the middle. Bettendorf fumbled the ball away. Parker, what do you do when you're playing these games? How do you prepare differently when the temperature is the way that when it drops like this? I mean, because you're used to your August to your September games, but now we're halfway through October, and it's 40-some degrees out. What do you do to prepare differently?
That's a good question. I just would get out early and get used to it. They're going to swing it out to Tynan. Tynan's going to cut all the way back. Very nice.
First down, gets to the 45.
Picked up 10 on the play. Yeah, for these games, you just gotta get used to it, and it's a mental thing over anything else. I used to, just get out early, get warmed up, and stay warm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing, is stay moving. Looks like Tynan's down.
Well, that's not what you want to see at all. Well, Parks,
He's up.
let me tell you.
He's up.
During my time at Tubel, When it was later on in the season, I was not seeing very much action, so I just dressed really warm and tried to stay out of everyone's way.
Right.
So there was a lot of things for me to do differently.
Did you wear sleeves? You wore sleeves, right?
What do you mean? No. Long sleeves? I don't remember. I don't think so.
They didn't have those hand warmers.
No, they didn't. We didn't wear tights back in my day, and we didn't have compression
shorts.
We didn't have compression long sleeve anything. Yeah.
Under Armour wasn't even a thing.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. The guy was just thinking about doing it in the back of his trunk, I think, at the time. Should have come up with that idea, though, while I was sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah, that would have been good.
You know what else was a problem back then? They didn't have cordless headphones.
Oh.
So I was always ended up standing on the cord, getting yelled at by Hobnick. Who's on the cord? It's me again. Get off the cord. All right.
Oh, that's funny.
We got 1st and 10, the Bulldogs here. Who's on the damn cord? Me. And we got a. Ooh, lofted that ball. He's got him.
Very nice. Cut it back.
I think that's going to be good.
Get
Better
going.
Hold on to it.
Get going.
That's a Bulldog touchdown.
What a play.
Yeah, nice 55-yard pass.
What a pass. That's the way to get it started early and often.
Who did he complete that to? Is that Diego? Austin Barta, okay. Yeah.
Is that who it was?
Is that Garton? Austin Barta, yeah.
Wow.
Well, we've seen a few games that we've had some trouble in the kicking game, but there's a good answer right there.
Right down the pipe.
And just like that now. 7-0. You know
what a start.
I even put up some graphics here for the people because
what a pass by Garton.
That'd be nice. I'm sure they'd like that.
He put some air underneath that. And it was kind of in the middle of the field a little bit on that deep post.
I'm trying to do the graphics here, buddy.
Oh, yeah. While he's doing that, I'm going to get the chat up.
Well, the Muskies are going to have to answer here. And they can't just stay conservative and just try to run the ball everywhere they're going.
Yeah, I was surprised. They didn't they ran it 3 times up the middle and didn't really try to dig themselves out of there.
I'm trying to update my score here.
All right, this is returnable. Nope.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And the kick was in the end zone for a touchback. Muscatine, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
All right, here come the Muskies. They're going to try to answer. I'll be interested to see what they come back with here. I don't know that they've thrown the ball once.
Well, I'm up and running.
What's that?
I said I'm up and running. I got the score going and everything.
There
Look
you
at
go.
me. Who knew?
Who knows? Yeah,
Kinda
you
all over the
taking a lot
place.
of heat last week.
Oh my gosh! Was
for
I?
that.
Yeah, because I kept putting the score on the wrong side. All right.
All right,
I want to
here we
say
go. What do you know?
congratulations to.
Oh,
I
you actually.
want to say congratulations to Ryan Fick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did I miss
A
something?
bundle of joy. This
Oh,
week.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
New addition to the
congratulations,
Fick
Ryan.
family.
Ryan, that's awesome.
Good for you.
Congratulations.
You're really growing up.
Put some pictures up on the chat,
There-
Ryan. That's awesome.
All right, we got 2nd and looks like 2, 2, 3. Another handoff to Tim.
Oh, he's going to bounce
He's
it.
not gonna. They're gonna have to do something else, or else we're in for a long night,
They
buddy.
like that off-tackle play. That's the Bulldogs' bread and butter to stop.
Third and 6 for the Muscatine Muskies.
That first down play, they actually got some yardage just with some tough running. Here's a sprint out.
He's going to run into just a sea of black jerseys. That's going to make it a fourth and 7.
That looks
long
like
6.
That looks like a play that is a run all the way, but it's supposed to look like a pass, like a sprint out to the right. But it's a run 100%. So
Tynan's going to be back for the punt.
Good. I wonder what happened there. Probably nothing.
Just didn't stretch as well as you did. We got about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Muscatine's going to punt the ball away. We got some movement down the line, but no flags.
That was close. Was that tipped? Get away.
Yeah, he got tipped. Referee saying he tipped it, so.
All right.
Well, Bettendorf's going to start in Muscatine territory. Better field position than when they just hit for the 55-yard touchdown pass. So at the Muskie 43.
Cole in motion.
Yep, that's just a good old option, and he kept it.
Wow, there's a lot of room on the right side there. They got about 7 yards.
Good looking run by Garton.
That's a great run.
Again, I want to remind everybody about our friends from Discover Muscatine helping us out, putting this together. Here we go.
Garton's going to sprint out to the left.
Ball. Nah. Just wasn't there. Underthrown.
Yeah, that looked there. Just the timing wasn't right between Garton and the receiver.
Got any big plans for Halloween, Parker?
No, I don't. Are we supposed to have it? I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with it.
That's a great question. I guess I'm getting too far ahead of ourselves.
I don't know. I'll have some candy. My 18-month-old is going as a goat.
A goat?
She'll be a goat, yeah.
How did she pick that out?
Her mom did.
Oh, okay. Like the goat, like Michael Jordan the goat, or?
No. No.
Ron fans out there get upset. Ford's going to bring up fourth down now.
A Baba goat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So when she goes to the Niabi Zoo, does she like to hang out with the goats?
She's obsessed with goats.
Oh, okay. Well, then probably picked the right thing.
They're called the Babas.
What's the best thing you ever went for as Halloween?
When I was in 3rd grade, I had this like painted skeleton mask, and you could glue it on, and it looked really, really cool. But we weren't supposed to get dressed in our Halloween costumes until the afternoon, and I came in the morning with the whole skeleton on my face. The painted on skeleton.
Love it.
That might not have been the best. One year we went as a Channel 4 news team.
Oh, from Anchorman?
Well, we didn't go as the Anchorman.
Oh.
We just...
You went as Kidwell and those guys?
No, it didn't have anything to do with the Anchorman.
Oh. You just went as a news?
Like as a news team.
Okay.
It was pretty funny.
Look at, we got Bobby the Bulldog, the mascot, sitting by himself, which is kind of depressing.
That is sad.
He's got his mask on.
What's he doing? Nice. Is he on his phone?
I don't know what he's
What's
doing.
he doing?
Fortunately, we got a Muscatine Muskie down right now.
I didn't even... Doesn't look good.
Not even on the roster. That's right.
Maybe sophomore that got brought up.
Maybe. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead 7-0. It's now 4th down and 4. And Bettendorf's trying to figure out what to do here as the Muscatine Muskie is going to be helped off the field.
That's too bad.
My internet is not doing very well.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't like that. Yeah.
You need it.
Yeah, I do. You're right.
Katie Williams joined. Hi, Katie. Her husband Kirk was a outstanding cornerback my year.
Up there, here we go. Internet's getting better now. All right, but yeah, they took their old coach, and I can't remember his name now. It's DJ Hawkins, but yeah, he was big into the Joe Tiller's Purdue offense.
Well, here they come, third and long. It'll be interesting to see if they actually do run a pass here, or if they're going to run it with the quarterback. They're going to run it with the quarterback.
It's just not going anywhere. So,
Are we having trouble with the feed?
it says it's marginal. I'll deal with that a little bit later. I'm not going to leave you solo to go find it and figure out what the internet is. I'll wait till either
halftime or something.
Yeah, just see what's going on with our friends from. But it looks like it's up and running. I see the Facebook right now. So if there's a lag, I apologize. All right, Muskies are going to punt here. Tynan's back for the Bulldogs. I think it's a line drive. That's going to roll. He picked it up.
He ran out of bounds. Okay.
So Bettendorf's going to take over at their own 25. Minute 51 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead 7-0. Here are the Class 4A state playoffs. I don't even know. What would you consider this? Is this considered a? This is this. It's not a quarter. It's not a quarter. No, it's not a semifinal. Not even a quarter yet, because they got so many in. Like I think next week would be a quarter, and then the semis. After that, I think they're down to.
It's like a play-in game.
No, I had the website up here just not too long ago. So
here comes Tynan in motion.
Second.
Handoff up the middle. It's a nice run there.
Terry done the carry there, junior running back. All right, so
it's a nice run getting upfield there.
So this is just a second round. Quarters would be next because we're down to 16 pods in Class
gotcha.
4A. So you advance, you win here, you advance to the quarters, and then from there we'll down to 4. So, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, I do not know where they're going to end up in Bettendorf or Muscatine, whoever wins this game. Ooh. I would assume we're going to have a Pleasant Valley Bettendorf rematch if Bettendorf were to win. But they could send them up to Iowa City West. Davenport North, we'll give you updates on the Prairie scores, Davenport North as well.
As they come in?
Yeah.
Very
Our friend...
nice.
All right, Bettendorf's got third and short. He's got room to run. He's got the first down.
All right.
If you're following on Twitter, Steve Batterson from the Quad City Times is the one doing the game here. Bobby Metcalf will be central at PV. Don Doxey's got Mount Pleasant, North Scott. QC Varsity has DeWitt at Assumption. And Matt Koss is north at Prairie.
All right, so that must have been a holding call.
There you go. Davenport North is down 7-0 right now in the first quarter to Cedar Rapids Prairie.
Thanks for the updates, Jaybird.
Mm-hmm. Pleasant Valley is now up.
Sprint out
up
to the
16
right.
Nothing. Big boy. Now.
And it's a
pass
pass interference.
Interesting. One, I have no idea why he quit on that route.
And the Muscatine coaches are furious.
I would be too.
They're
to be
probably
honest
going
with
to
you.
say, probably trying to say that it was
Uncatchable,
uncatchable
yeah.
because it was thrown a little bit behind him, but he might have.
Behind him, he quit on his route.
Was I not seeing it right?
It went over his head. I mean, look at where the flag is, and the ball bounced at like the 38. Is he going to pick it up? Nope. Automatic first down. Ooh, and the Boo Birds are coming out from Muscatine. I love the Boo Birds. Love to say it.
The Boo Birds.
You can really hear it from the 18 fans from Muscatine. Really giving it to him. All right.
It's a tough road game.
Nice pump fake. There's another one. Now that one could have been a flag.
That looked more
Like pass interference than the
like
other one
pass
did.
interference. It looked like he pushed him straight down. But they're not even. I'm going to get the call from the sidelines. Trips right. Motion. Sprint out.
That's Terry again. He gets real close to the
worked
first
out.
down. It's going to be just short.
Very nice.
Third and short now. But the Bulldogs now are in Muscatine territory. We got about 20 seconds till the end of the first quarter.
Nice pitch and catch there.
Better change it to the second quarter before someone loses their mind.
You're going to catch a tongue lashing.
Yeah. They're going to... And they got the playoff before the end of the quarter. It's just simple draw up the middle. That's going to be first down.
Very nice. Well, that was a good first quarter by the Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
Had some stops early had some stops early on defense. Had a big play, 50-yard touchdown with a nice pass from Garton, and then starting to move the ball here late in the first quarter. So we'll hope to keep that train running. Another Muskie's down on the field.
Well, you got to get out there. You got to get warm. You got to stretch. All lessons to learn. For all the young future Muskies and future Bulldogs out there watching on our Facebook Live and our YouTube, you got to stretch.
Got to get out early and get used to it. I don't know.
It's for those of you who don't listen to our radio show today, I went on about 5 minutes about how my back hurt because I went roller skating last Friday night. I didn't stretch. Dumb move.
It is weird what hurts you nowadays.
Yeah.
What hurts me. Like even like practice putting, like my back gets sore if I practice
When you practice putting?
Yeah. Because my posture's perfect. That's why.
Perfect posture, Parker.
Yes.
I didn't know they could have the band.
Rich Fern.
I didn't know they could have the band in the playoffs.
Yeah. Rich Fern 52-0. Every time I say Rich Fern, I got to say 52-0.
What are you talking about?
That was his record in wrestling.
Was it? I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
Did he tell you that?
It's the truth.
It's just common knowledge
There's a
amongst
plaque.
Bettendorf Bulldogs.
There's a plaque in the.
That's a nice
There's
draw.
a draw play. Ooh.
See, that just looks like it hurts.
There's a plaque in the weight room, or in the wrestling room.
I don't think that's true. Just tell that. I don't remember it, but all right. All right, we got 2nd and 7 here. About 11:30 left in the second quarter. Bettendorf's leading 7-0. They're at the Muscatine 42.
They're going trips left this time to the wide side of the field.
Where's
Nothing
Cole
doing
at?
there.
What happened to Cole? What are we missing? What am I missing here?
I don't know.
I don't see him. It's not like he's on a trainer's table.
I think they're giving the ball to the young guy. See, he's been stepping up so far. So
The junior Terry Dunn. All right, but I don't see. Well, is Cole's playing more defense then? Maybe they're saving him for defense.
that could be too. All right, they're going to put him in motion.
Yeah, that's a good fake. That's not so much. That's for a loss. Now we're going to be at 4th and
Now we're 4th
about
and long.
12. So
That didn't look like anything was there. It looked like a tight end screen or a wide receiver screen coming back, but Bulldogs are going to have to punt here.
ooh, get out of the way.
That worked.
Yeah, it's going to take a nice roll to
take it,
close to the 10.
Very
Then they're going to spot it at the 10.
Very nice.
So Muscatine's going to take over now with 9:43 left in the first half. They'll start at their own 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Muscatine, and it's not going to come to a shock that I'm going to tell you that they really need to open up their playbook, offensive playbook. It's
Yeah, I don't think they're tricking anybody.
no,
They're not fooling anybody. And I'll be surprised if they I'll be surprised if they don't shake things
Nimley
up
is just
here.
going off the field now. They got Eli at quarterback, but they just took Tim out. Muscatine did, and
And they're going up the middle again.
they sure are.
All right.
Well, I don't know what it is. I mean, these are not. I wasn't privy to having a pregame Zoom calls with the coaches from Muscatine and or Bettendorf, so I don't know if their whole thing is to play keep away from them. But we're gonna find out.
Yeah. They like that. Well, they got some room there.
Yeah.
All right.
That was
That'll be a
Eli, the
first down.
quarterback.
First and 10 now.
Just looks like they're doing a lot out of the Wildcat for Eli. Nimley still not back in after they got him out of there.
Low
nope.
snap there. That's going
Yeah,
nowhere.
it's a lot of black jerseys again.
So 2nd and 13.
Second down, 13 yards to go.
All right, well, we should be back now.
All right.
Sorry about that for everybody out there. The internet sometimes can be it's a fun tool to have at your disposal, and sometimes it can be a frustrating thing as well. And so, yeah, the internet here at the press box at Tuvale Stadium isn't always the best thing for us. And but we're up and running. We're back going live, but it still says quality marginal bad. So by halftime, I'll definitely have this taken care of. But I'm sure that's not what the people want to hear when there's 5:51 left in the second quarter. They want to watch a game. They're
Yeah,
at
we
home,
just-
nice
we-
and warm.
We just unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Did you? That's the best. When you call the place and they're like, "Did you unplug it and plug it back in?" Like, thanks, dude.
Yeah. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're like, "Oh crap." You were right all along. I got it going up here now. Now I'm putting the graphics back together.
All right.
I wish everyone. These are the type of things. If you're used to our radio show, Don't Hassle So Local, you know that there's a lot of times where we have to do things on the fly. Oh boy.
And Jay is just running that board.
Yep.
It is a lot. I can't.
Yeah. Now I feel great about everything.
I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I don't know.
I think I got the quarter down right.
I don't know. Just look at the chat and see if
It's
catching
the second
heat.
quarter. Got the score right, and no, I feel good about it. Now we're back. So I apologize for everybody this though.
All right.
Did you just see Coach Lavelle? By the way, what he just wrote.
Oh. Said no video.
Well, the video did go
It was
away.
on
Yeah.
the damn cable.
He's on the damn cable. Coach Lavelle was a coach of mine when I was here at Bettendorf, and I kid you not, every time. Who's on the damn cable? Me. You know what else I was really good at? When we're like at a, crucial third down, turning around to the crowd and waving my hands up in the air to get them pumped up. We need more. We need more of those.
That's a good move.
All right.
Richie says it's real. 52-0. I told you.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Nowhere. Muscatine has not gotten across to the Bettendorf side of the 50 since their opening drive. And now they're about 3 yards away from doing it, getting across, but it's going to be 2nd and 12 here. Why is my video ended or whatever else? No, it hasn't. This should be good.
Chris
Tally says,
Talley
Randy, where's
says,
my yeah, that's
Randy,
Hot
where's
Nick
my-
talking to Coach Scott. Where's my clipboard? Yeah.
that is, I heard that a million times.
Nice end around.
Oh.
And sweep. Oh. All right. Am I up or not? Is the video up or not?
It's up right now.
Okay.
As far as
I just saw a thing that said it ended, so I again apologize to everybody out there, but
they get it.
streaming is what it is. Usually our friends from Dunright give us our hotspot, but I didn't ask them today for it. Here we go.
There's a pass. And
That's
they
gonna-
get 5
got-
yards.
And now they're across the 50, but now it makes it a 4th and 7? 4th and 8 is what the PA announcer's saying. So, if anything, they're going to maybe do the pooch again, but they're going to go for it,
They
it looks
might go
like.
for it. Yeah, they're gonna pooch
They
it.
got all their timeouts. Yeah, here it comes.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
he's gonna throw
Oh.
it. I knew he was gonna throw it. That was almost a really good punt too. Get it down the 1, but they're gonna get that. That's gonna be roughing the kicker. He sold that well.
Yeah.
I like.
I mean, he bumped. You like that? Just like it's like a soccer game.
I'm for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't look like a major collision, but that's gonna be Cole.
I just
He's-
got to see
he's
it
probably
on Facebook.
saying
It
I-
really wasn't that bad.
He's probably saying I barely touched him.
So were they saying that's at the 2 though? It didn't go out of bounds.
We'll see.
They've got the ball marked at the 2.
Well, he's got to mark it over here, and he doesn't know.
Running into the kicker. Well, I got you here.
Oh, gotcha.
Will be declined by Muscatine. Bettendorf will take over
The weird spot for the Bulldogs.
Well, I tell you what. This is where your O-line's got to come off the ball at the snap, dominate the defensive line, and be able to move some so that your quarterback and your running back aren't deep in your end zone. Right,
Yep.
It's going to be interesting.
All right, familiar
Looks like
spot.
Cole's back there now, running back.
They're going to pitch it off to the left side. Nice move.
Yeah, good job, Cole. It's a good second, third effort by Cole there.
Yeah, he's going to get about 3 or 4. That's going to give him some breathing room.
Gain 3 yards. Second and 7.
That's
If
a
you're
good play.
Muscatine, you can burn a timeout here. You got to try to force him to punt out of this.
You really can on the
got
next play. See if you get a stop here, and then that's what I would do. I would see if you get a stop.
Now they don't need to. Clock stopped. Incomplete
Yep.
pass. That's going to make 3rd and 7 here. Now you hope to stop from the first down. Then you call timeout and force him to punt, right?
That's right. So let's see what they do here. They're going to sprint out to the right side.
It could get completed pass at the 10, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
You think?
Clock is still going. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm at
that's
a
good
weird
enough.
angle here.
No, that's going to move the chains. That's got to be frustrating to Muscatine and their defense right now. Coaching staff have to be frustrated, too.
That looked like the old-fashioned Iowa sideline comebacker.
Why do I keep losing this?
All right, what do we got here?
We got 1st and 10. Ball. And there it is.
Oh, that's a nice.
That's the one that they did earlier in the first quarter, and he just overthrew him just a little bit.
That's a nice pitch and catch right there.
Now play on the tackle for Muscatine. It's enough for Bettendorf first down.
Brad Munoz is in.
Brad was on the chat today during our ESPN show, 1170 on Don't Ask Us for Local, talking about Iowa.
Hey, Brad.
Brad's a Bulldog.
Brad is a Bulldog. All right, so 1st and 10. Cole's going to go in motion. They're going to swing it out to him.
That's a hold.
He's going to get upfield.
No flag, but it was a hold. Gets up there to, looks like
So-
about a 7-yard gain.
7-yard gain. It looked like he was trying to cut it all the way back, and they just grabbed enough of him.
Well, Bettendorf actually might get some points on the board before the end of that first half.
That'd be big.
Got about 53 yards to go before they can get in the end zone, but with just under 2 minutes left and all 3 timeouts, see what happens here.
They're going to give it right up. Right up
He's
the
still
middle
on
with
his
a
feet.
great
Now they're in
move.
Muscatine territory. Nice move.
Carry up the middle for another Bettendorf first down.
All right.
Devontae on the tackle.
Timeout Bettendorf.
That's a smart timeout.
That's a
134
great
left.
timeout.
They're winning. They're leading right now, 7-0. Just moved the chains. They're in Muscatine territory. Looking good.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. I feel like they're starting to get a little bit of a rhythm here, Jay. Got some good runs by Cole. We got nice pitch and catch a couple of times. Garton's starting to settle in a little bit, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like we will go down and score. 134 left.
Well, that would be something to go into the halftime with.
I feel like they're
Especially
going to do it.
Punch one in right before score. that'll really get the spirits up going. Feel good going in to listen to your little halftime speech. And kind of upsets Muscatine just a little bit. Takes some wind out of their sail.
They haven't really had a ton. They had a couple of decent runs, and that's about it for Muscatine.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, if it happens that Bettendorf were to win this game and they go to PV, we have not been given clearance to streamline the game. Get that out there right away, and I'll address that in a second. Here we go. Throw on the run, get out of bounds.
There you go.
Yeah, we kind of...
Tell me about it.
Well, we looked ahead, and we just kind of reached out to Pleasant Valley and said, like, hey, there's a good chance if Bettendorf wins, they'll play Pleasant Valley. We know you guys do something. And they actually work with our friends over here to my left, QCSportsnet.com. And they said, we already have our own streamlining thing. So, basically, they told me to go kick rocks.
They got their own thing.
That's what they said, yeah.
We handle it internally.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
They don't need us. And I don't blame them. With the internet that we bring, hey, and us too, I don't blame them one bit. Here we go. There's into the flat to Cole.
We could climb up on the light towers.
20 left. There's going to be a timeout. Yep, timeout Bettendorf.
We could climb up on the light towers and zoom in from the bird's eye view.
It is what it is. I don't care that much, to be honest with you.
We handled it internally.
I got called a homer. It's all
by
right.
them?
Yeah. Not by them. Not by, like, their athletic department, but by their fans.
Oh.
Yes. I was called out by name. Jay Foster is a homer.
On what?
Because of our last time we did the show.
But on what?
I don't know. About who cares?
Who cares?
It's not true. I mean, I live in this town, I guess. I don't know. But I've had people on the show from Rock Island to Davenport North to Davenport Assumption to Central DeWitt. Whatever.
You just want to broadcast a good game.
Yeah, I'd actually like it a lot better than just a bad iPhone video of silence. But hey, that's good. They handle it internally.
They handle it internally. We got
this covered.
We're all set, Jay. Thanks.
Huh?
We're all set.
We're all fine.
We'll be in touch.
So like I said, there might be some time where people are reaching out, but it's just not going to happen. And it's all right. I'm going to look at it right now. I'm going to see how Koss is doing up there. It looks like it's 13-0 with about a minute left in the first half. Prairie is leading Davenport North.
All right.
And then following Bobby Metcalf, Central at PV. PV is up 23-0 midway through the second quarter.
Oh,
that's a nice reverse, and that's not going to do anything. Everything we said about what Bettendorf needed to do and score so they could go in and have a good halftime just went the opposite way.
They went. So now it's going to be third and 15.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well.
Try to get it back here, boys. Get somewhat in field goal range, maybe, or.
Ooh, Muscatine's getting loud over there. He's dropped back. That's an 11-step drop.
He's going to tuck it.
Yeah.
All right.
28 seconds left. Punt it away, I guess. Want to thank our friends from the Bettendorf Bulldogs huddle for allowing us to use some of the space with them. How we doing over here, guys? We doing all right? We got the thumbs up. We're doing okay.
So now they got a punt.
Yeah. Muscatine has all 3 timeouts, so they won that battle.
Oh, it's in. All right.
All right, so Muscatine's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. About 20 seconds left in the first half. Bettendorf is leading 7-0. Cole is in on defense, so maybe that one series where we saw more of Terry at running back might have been the reason, just to try to limit how many snaps he takes playing both ways. It's going to be Nimley. That's going to be end.
That's going to be halftime.
Halftime, 7-0.
They're not going to use their timeouts.
Nah. They're going to win that game.
Pops Foster is watching.
Oh, good. Good. Big shout out to him. He took me to my first Bulldog game when I was in second grade.
Oh, nice.
7-0 at the half. We'll get some of the stats that are coming up for you guys soon. Batterson's going to be doing a good job covering that for us, and we'll just reach out to him. But like I said, not too much. I mean, what did you see? Like, honestly. I saw Muscatine run the ball and, attempt 2 passes? I have no idea. Ken could probably tell us better over there. But they attempted 2 passes maybe. Bettendorf, a lot of throwing into the flats, throwing on the run type of thing. And
I think Bettendorf is starting to put some things together. They had a couple of good drives with a big
55-yard pass
play, and they started to string some things together, but got in their own way just a little bit. So we'll look for that to straighten up in the second half. Hopefully we can pour some points up on the board. Muscatine, they like that run play up the middle, and then
that other run play up the middle.
They like the run play up the middle, and then they'll fake it up the middle and keep it with the quarterback.
I'm fine. They need to do more misdirection is what they need to do. They need to confuse the front seven of Bettendorf. There's no doubt about that. It's just that's the best thing to do is misdirection. This will be now the third game. I saw the Davenport North game, which, by the way, I thought Davenport North looked really good against Bettendorf in the first half, and then they came out and just didn't believe in themselves in the second half. PV just poured it on them. Lindemark just calling his own number on the option. Again, back to the misdirection. And now we have another situation here with Bettendorf. They're only up 7-0. Muscatine hasn't done very much at all. That opens my eyes. But that being said, it's 7-0, and Bettendorf has not done much either. So,
like I said,
put that in your Homer pipe and smoke it.
They did get some. I felt like towards the end they got into a little bit of a rhythm, and that was really good to see.
Yeah, until they had that reverse go nowhere though. It's just some interesting play calling. That's all.
Yeah.
They need to get the ball. They need to. This is going back to the PV game. They just lack that one playmaker that Bettendorf traditionally has. The big guy. Last year you had Harrison Baybui. In the past we've had Carter Bell. They just don't really have the guy. Like you were the guy, Andy.
Well, I think that in that game, Ryan Cole had a 50-yard run. That was a big explosive play.
And that was the only points they scored in that game.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I think that we can. I think we can see more of that from him. And he's had big plays in the past. So. Coach Wiley tends to get better as the season goes on. So once the playoffs come, you'll start to see he's going to get more out of kids, and they're going to start stepping up. And that's Ryan Cole's going to be one of those guys, and Garton's going to be one of those guys, and Tynan is as well.
Why is there a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the band not playing an instrument?
Because it's Halloween.
No, but it's not playing an instrument. Look, they're not. He's just walking. He or she is just walking.
I bet it's a cymbal.
It's a what?
I bet it's a cymbal. I bet he's playing the cymbals.
There's no cymbal. You can clearly see that there's no cymbals in
his hands are in there. His hands are in the suit.
Oh.
I bet it's cymbals.
Oh, I get it. So they're playing inside that inflatable thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is waste of time.
Or maybe it's a flute. I bet it's a flute.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's a
understand
flute.
what you're saying now.
Yeah, hands are in there.
Okay. Cool.
What are your kids going as this year?
I think I don't even know.
Oh.
I think it was going to be like a ninja, and then I don't even know. I really don't. I have no idea. Bad dad.
It doesn't matter.
I just don't
I'm
think it's
just
going to
killing-
happen. Yeah,
I'm just killing
yeah.
time.
I
I
like.
don't-
We could talk about all. I just don't think this. I just don't think it's going to happen. So,
Right.
well. Why get all excited about it? But I don't know. What do you see out there? I think we see the only person. It would see Winnie the Pooh out there. The
There's a-
band. Couple Winnie the Poohs,
There's a
right?
cow. There's a.
Looks like there's a police officer. I don't know.
There's a shark. Looks like Dracula.
Yeah, usually. So our friends who are doing these things from Discover Muscatine, they're nice enough to leave on the cameras for us. They're actually running ads. They have a pretty good outfit that they do there.
Oh yeah.
We just have this Sling Studio and then us two. So, but
2 dopes and a microphone.
that's right. I like it. I couldn't have it any other way though.
I love it. Coach Lavelle. Coach Lavelle says it's a kazoo.
It's a kazoo. That's great. Okay, halftime up in Cedar Rapids. Prairie leads Davenport North 13-0. Checking in on Bobby Metcalf on Twitter. It's PV 30, Central 0. There's about 8.5 minutes left. 8.5 left, and Rusty Jr. Van Wetzinga scored a touchdown for Pleasant Valley. That's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At halftime and between Assumption Knights and Central DeWitt Sabres, Assumption is up 14-0. Let's see some of the other ones around here. That's pretty much it. Oh, no, let's take a look at the Mount Pleasant North Scott game. I'm checking on that one as well. North Scott had that COVID nonsense for a while. So, looks like North Scott is leading 19-13 right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, and so nice little, starting to look more like a shootout than it is here. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the things we looked at going on today as well. Not good to hear that the Quad City Steamwheelers are not going to be playing in 2021.
I'm sad about that.
I know. Did you ever go to one of those games?
Yeah.
They're fun.
I sold when I was like 16 or 17.
You were there for the championships,
The first year I sold T-shirts.
You did?
Yeah. It was great. It was great.
This is looking at child labor laws. You had to be, how old were you then?
No. I don't. It was loose back then.
You were 18 then, were you?
Yeah,
When there was,
probably. I was probably like 17 or 18.
You worked at the Fit too?
Yeah, I remember working there.
Yeah.
Munoz, that looks like a swamp creature that's leading, I believe.
Oh,
or
I'm
maybe
done.
like Bigfoot or something. It's not Chewbacca, I don't think.
Yeah, all right, my internet says it's good, but it says here my video has ended, so I'm trying to make sure. I just don't want to lose anybody. I know I've talked, like Fick has texted me and been like, my internet's lagging. I'm like, it's not your internet, it's ours, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. We're going to start, well, we shouldn't. We're not, well, somebody in this Bettendorf Bulldog family needs to do a fundraiser to change this press box and get it up to date. Get the internet going, get some heat going, right, guys? Huddle guys? See, they agree with me. Another thumbs up over there. They don't call him the best color man in the business for nothing.
Dynamite drop-in money.
So, yes, it's internet outlets that didn't come out of the wall would be good, and all kinds of stuff. Well, I can tell you what, though, out of everything and all jokes aside, what these young student athletes have had to deal with is pretty impressive. Dealing with A and B schedules, your hybrid learning, trying to figure out what to practice, trying to adapt every other day when they give you something new.
The rules are always
adjust.
changing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
so-
are we going to practice? Are we going to have a season? Okay, it's going to be shortened, and then coming into this playoff schedule, it's definitely a weird year, and they've overcome a lot for sure.
And they've done a good job. A lot of programs having to shut down for a week because of COVID, and then people just up and saying, hey, going on social media, athletic director saying we need a game, and other schools just jumping in saying like, yeah, let's do it. So hats off to all the young student athletes of this 2020, and we'll definitely go into 2021. I don't care what you say, this thing isn't ending after the election, so it's just that's a waste of everyone's time to even believe that way, because we've already said that we're doing hybrid into the second semester, so this means it's going to affect wrestling and basketball going forward.
Yeah.
And what we'd like to do is we'd like to continue doing broadcasts the best if we can, if we're allowed to. And it's something we talked about before. It's not a Bettendorf thing. It's not a PB thing. It's not Davenport. If you have an athletic director or you're a coach, reach out to us. Don't hassle us. We're local, and we'd love to do the game. It's important to get this stuff out there for these kids. I'd much rather have the thing that it's out there in YouTube or Facebook Live, that their aunts or uncles, grandparents, their significant others that might not be allowed to because of limited people coming into a gymnasium coming forward, that we can continue to do this. It's something that even looking back on it, Parks, you would have liked to have something like this.
Very well said. Yeah, that was we didn't have a lot of this stuff when I was when I was around. It was VHS tapes, and I think that there was maybe a couple of people up that were videotaping, and that was about it. So I think it's pretty cool that you're doing this, Jay, and I bet you'll have some people reaching out come fall.
We'll
or
see.
Come winter.
Lord knows if you think
Certainly wrestling.
Well, I tell you what. Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you think I'm really bad at football, then basketball will be a treat for you, because I have no idea what I would be talking about then. Wrestling just fine, but
It's fun just to come out here, watch the Bulldogs game, goof around a little bit.
it is fun though. It's always nice here at Tuval. This is a nice stadium. I mean, it's a lot of good memories had here. A lot of good memories. Like I said, my dad took me to my first game when I was in second grade. The middle school section over there, the high school, and then when I was lucky enough to play football, if you call that playing, I just practiced a little bit, held a kicking tee. So I wasn't as good as you. So, but no, a lot of good memories, and I've made a lot of friends along the way that are former alumni, former Bettendorf Bulldogs, and like I said, we got to say shout out to Ryan Fick and congratulations. But I enjoy, I've gotten to know Pat Inger along the way, and I had a coach in Kevin Frecking who I, look up to, and he had a lot of input on me. And Coach Lavelle has been on the Facebook comment thread. He's important, and he was a great English teacher. Coach Scott has been on the show, and I know you talked about that, like having him on. By the way, talking to Coach Scott is insane. His memory is so good about every little thing, and then he's like still like super nice about it. When I had him on the radio show one time, he's like, "You have a really good memory," and I was like, "Don't slow play me." You're calling out like, he was like, "Oh yeah, it was second quarter with 11 minutes and 23 seconds left, and then there was a holding call." I'm like, what? How do you know that from 1991? So
he does have a great memory.
But overall, in what you're saying and how the whole thing really started with, from this to, which, by the way, one day I hope to find the flash drive of the stuff we did with Fechner.
Yeah, that's right.
Really, the whole thing is that we didn't have a real local media outside of, we have the Times, we have QC Sportsnet, but it was a big deal for me that I wanted to highlight the student athletes of Eastern Iowa and Western Illinois instead of just your usual, your news, your highlight zone, or the paper or whatever else. And so that kind of grew our show. And what really got our show to grow was streaming, social media, and the idea that we can do this and we can take it on the road. And again, we have to give thanks, and I hope you guys all follow, go and look at Discover Muscatine, because what Chris is doing there is fantastic, and he's 18 months further than we are right now. Like, he's been doing streaming, like, he's been doing all the games. He's been doing it for like 2 or 3 years. This is only our third game. I mean, I've done a few wrestling meets here and there, but like, he's been doing it, and so it's that type of forward thinking that we need more of when we're going to highlight these student athletes.
But Jay, it's been really awesome to see what you've done the last couple of years with the radio show, with the streaming stuff, with everything that you've done, and I think it's great. Everybody loves it, and everybody loves you, Jay.
Oh, thanks. That's not what I wasn't fishing
Here
for
come the
compliments,
Bulldogs.
but I'll take it. Yeah, we're going in now. It's about 30 seconds left in the halftime. I'm going to adjust my little graphics here so everyone, I know people are just dying to be like, it's third quarter.
They're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, they're taking the field. Better change it.
Yep. So, Bettendorf should be receiving going into this.
Look for them to come out inspired.
Well, I will
Look for
take
them
this.
to. Huh?
I said, yeah. You mean Bettendorf?
Bettendorf to come out inspired.
They've got to
They
hammer
are-
it down their
they are
throat this
pumped.
very first
Let's
series,
go.
or else it's just a waste of time. Yeah, thank goodness the guys from Huddle did let us come in here, because I would be pretty close to hypothermia right now.
I would be freezing. I have my coffee going. Yeah, it is freezing up there.
Yeah, it's cold.
All right, so the Bulldogs are ready, and the Muskies are almost out of the locker room. Well, I guess we got 2 minutes left. Okay.
Oh, they added 2 minutes on there, huh?
Yeah, I
Tell
don't
you
know.
what, though,
I don't know.
I'm really shocked. It's only 8:12 now, so all that running really moved the clock a little bit. So I thought we were going to be here till 10:30. What do you expect to see, though, seriously, in the second half?
From Muscatine?
Either or.
From Muscatine, I expect, if this is what they're doing, if that's what they did in the first half, I fully expect them to do the same in the second half. They're gonna run up the middle and off tackle, and then they're gonna try to sneak around the corner with the quarterback keeper. The Bulldogs, I look for the Bulldogs to run the ball early. Also get some positive yardage, pick up some first downs, and start moving the chains. And hopefully we can put together a long drive and clock chewing and score. Right, Jay?
Yeah, I would assume they're going to be setting up, using the run to set up the pass. Their big score was a 55-yard pass to, where was I at again on that?
Barda. It's Barda.
Yeah. Austin Barda. And we haven't seen anything out of him since. They've hit.
The passes have all been short passes to the sideline. There was one deep post up the middle, so I bet they're going to run the ball early. I could be wrong, though. I've known to be wrong.
Well, for entertainment's sake, I hope you're wrong. but it is what it is. It's right now. It's a survive and move on, and we don't know. It's back when. Okay, so back when. I don't want to keep saying like when we played or whatever else, but before there were times like this where pods, you kind of knew who won where. So you really don't know who you're preparing for till like later on tonight, all right?
Right.
Whereas you could look at a bracket before and go like, okay, that's X, Y, and Z is going here. Now, like I said, it is survive and move on. Win the game, and then we prepare. There really is no looking forward to the next game. It's just a matter of we've just got to,
Take care of business.
yeah,
now.
win every quarter, and then you win the game. That's the philosophy right now. 12. We're about to kick off here in the third quarter. 7-0 Bettendorf Bulldogs of Muscatine.
Oh, he popped it up.
That's a nice. And we got a flag. We're gonna see what that is all about.
Okay, so that was a weird play. That was a short kick. It was that was a short kick. One of the front guys had to field it. Now, if he lets it drop, it's a live ball, of course, and Muscatine get it, but he did a good job of fielding it, cut it all the way back, and got some positive yardage, but looks like it's going to be holding or something. Maybe a crackback block.
Face mask on
mask.
Muscatine.
Oh, what do I know? What do I know?
I wish we had the picture-in-picture. I like you standing up like that.
Yeah?
You look, like real Steve Stone-ish there.
I feel like I'm doing a comedy set or something.
Do you? Yeah. Wow, that's...
Or like a rapper.
Look at all the way it's going down now. It's going to go to 25. Well, I guess that's one way to really move the chains.
Okay, good start for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, from the spot of the from where the return is, you have 15 yards on there. Makes sense. Okay. Gaten's got here.
Garton's going to give off to Cole.
He's up.
Oh, he's going to cut. He's going to cut it all the way back.
That's it.
To the corner of the end zone.
It's going to be
very
sailing.
nice.
It's going to be smooth sailing from here on out for the Bulldogs.
What a great cut.
That was a nice cut by him.
Handoff up the middle, cut straight to the side,
run.
Gets to the sideline and the corner. Like he was shot out of a cannon there. What a play.
See if Pelzer's going to nail this. Looks like he did. Well, just like that, 17 seconds into the second half, Bettendorf punches it in to go up 14-0. Well, Muscatine really has to answer in this situation.
Muskie fan cam.
I sent you that.
All right. Well, that's
Coach LaBelle asked if they still had a coffee pot in the press box. No.
I wish.
I know. From your lips to God's ears.
Yeah, I know.
No, they don't even have half-price hot dogs anymore, Coach LaBelle. God, I love those. I don't think there's a day that's going to go by if I'm ever at Tuval watching a football game that I don't talk about them.
You do talk about them a lot.
A lot. Half-price hot dogs. And then there's like quarter hot chocolate in the fourth quarter.
Walking tacos?
Never. I'm not a walking taco fan.
All right.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
I'd rather have a hot dog.
I do.
All right. 14-0 Bettendorf. 11:43 left in the third quarter. Muscatine is really going to be searching for some answers here. They got to get some points on the board if they want to stay in this game. Why did he let that drop?
He's going to pick it up on a bounce.
Ooh, and he got hit hard at the
Big
25.
hit. All right.
Just a little bit north of the 25. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 26. All right. Let's see what they're going to do here.
I'm going to say tailback up the middle.
Yeah.
All right. Tailback up the middle.
Yeah, Eli to Tim. Same thing we've been seeing.
What now? It's a late flag.
No, no.
Somebody's flag on the play.
No. Eli's pointing at Bettendorf, saying it's on them. Personal foul against the Bulldogs. Okay.
Foul against Bettendorf.
Yeah, you don't want to see late flags.
No.
Those are the type of things that you want to. Again, if you go on and if you win the game, you're going next. But those are things you need to address. That you don't want to see a late flag.
Yeah. You know that's funny business going on in the pile.
Yeah. You got deep is your deepest, wide is your widest here.
That's a run all. That's going to be a run all the way, and they're going to lose 8, 5.
Tackle for loss, Bradley Hill.
Yep.
All right.
Nice tackle for loss by Bradley Hill. He's a good wrestler for the Bulldogs, too.
Did a good job of coming under the pulling guards there.
Reverse.
Oh, they're going to throw
It's
it.
not going to. They just are going backwards. Like,
Tackle for loss.
Okay, so this is
their best offensive play was a unsportsmanlike conduct.
they have been 3rd and 18, 3rd and 19, and now it's 3rd and
7
20.
o'clock tonight. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. They
See?
did get that.
Yeah. Well, they got a new quarterback in. It's not helping.
And he got sacked. So they put him in to throw it?
I don't know.
All right, so now they got to punt because they're 4th and
Forever.
a mile.
They're 4th into Maplecrest.
They're 4th. 4th into Devil's Glen.
Nice geographic references there. It is 4th into Devil's Glen. Yeah, Maplecrest is right there. What am I
4th
talking
in
about?
Cumberland.
Yeah.
Do you still have your Cumberland Square T-shirt?
Yeah. It's a great T-shirt. That's an incredible Muscatine bounce. And they needed something to go their way.
The ball is down to the Bettendorf 1-yard line.
All right,
There's a penalty flag on the play.
trot him out there and give it to Cole.
Yeah. The thing is that what I don't want to see is when they finally, because the game by no means is out of reach for Muscatine, but I don't want to see Cole in there late, like the you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Start saving your bodies. A cold night like this.
Yeah. Wiley. I have no idea what's going on.
I have no clue what is going on. Okay.
Oh, personal foul on. Wiley is all over this.
It's actually these moments that I like when you can actually hear people yelling
I know.
at the referees or whatever else. But yeah,
Wiley can.
why I don't know why does Wiley just like walking around with his head set off of him in his hand?
He knows what he knows what he's doing. He was all over that one.
Yeah, he was up and down the field.
They were gonna give it to him.
How many steps do you think he gets in a game if he had
They were
if he had
gonna
an Apple Watch?
They were gonna mark it at the 20,
Yep.
and whatever he said, they pulled it out to the
There,
35.
Yeah, personal
he was
foul. Here
right.
we go. 9:13 left in the third quarter. Bettendorf's up 14-0. 1st and 10 from their own 35. Cole in the backfield. Where's Nimkina? There he is. Keep your eye on number 8.
You looking for another reverse?
If anything, if I say that playmaker, that's your future right there is number 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is going on now? Are they jawing at the referee? Here we go. Now we get a play.
Low snap, sprint out, a one-handed catch.
That was a great catch, because I'll tell you what, he doesn't catch
One-handed
that ball,
catch.
that's picked off. Yeah, not for many yards, but I'll tell you what, he doesn't catch that ball.
That was a great catch. Tynan goes up. Sky
It's
hooks
right
it.
here in the thing. He doesn't catch that ball, it was picked off. There were 2 Muskie defenders there. Wow.
All right. So 2nd and 8. Is he going to throw it to him again?
He's got to get upfield. He's a
So he's
3rd
gonna
and
get about
4,
3.
3rd and 5. The dinkin' and dunkin' thing isn't going to do it for me either.
You don't like that?
Nope.
You don't like the short?
Nope.
You don't like the short, easy
3rd
passes?
and 4. Looks like we got 3rd and 4. It's a long 4.
What do you do here, Jay? Do you run it or do you pass it? Do you do a short dink and dunk?
I run it to Cole
That's what I do, too.
again. He probably could stretch out 4 yards out of this. He'll give you a second. He'll give you a good 2nd and 3rd effort, but now he's in. Oh, we're in the flats again.
There you go.
Yeah, they're gonna pass it. See, but that's what I'm talking about. He got that. He got the 1st down, and then he gave you that 2nd effort that I was talking about.
Yep.
And that's going to be the best thing about him, that he does that.
That was a good play. That's as good as a pitch, or that's as good as a
I love it.
what?
Well, you know, we were goofing around about 4th in geography. We got the 4th and
fourth
Brandon
and-
Scale says 4th and South Wall. Lavelle says 4th and Russie, which is 29th Street.
Oh,
I love the
yeah.
references that we have going on here. Yeah,
4th and
South
Wall.
Wall. Here's to Cole up the middle. He's got it. I tell you what,
Right up the middle.
strong,
And he
stiff
gave
arm
it to
too.
him at the end, too.
Yeah. There it is. Going to be Bettendorf at the Muskie 25. Get those clocks started up here. 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And once Cole punches this in, pretty much telling you the rest of the way is going to look a lot like this. Just give it to Cole,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
All right, Tynan's in motion.
Yeah,
They're going to
with
give the
Cole
Cole
up the
up the
middle.
middle. So you got a tough 6 yards there.
Well, we have the same thing.
Mm-hmm. The fan cam?
Yeah, where is that from?
I think it's.
Someone took it
I
from
think
our
it's-
thing?
yeah.
I don't know.
That must be what they're seeing. I should have brought a coffee pot.
I know.
I will next time.
First down.
Well, going into the 3rd quarter, Eli Gay for Muscatine was 11 carries for 38 rushing yards. 2 for 2 passing with 4 yards, though. Cole was 4 for 38. He's put in more
Sprint
than
out
the
to
38.
Tynan's going
this
to
quarter
look for
alone.
the corner.
And he
Ooh.
bounced back. He got hit pretty hard. He took a good hit. Yeah, Cole's definitely surpassed the 38 rushing yards he did in just the first half. Zach Garton was threw for 126 yards in the first half. 55 of those came on that touchdown pass to Austin Barta.
Two brings up. Second down, 8 yards.
Halftime, Pleasant Valley leads Central 37-0, so the continuous clock should be going on. I think they still have that in the pandemic playoffs. He's in motion to his right. Throws on the run. He threw intercept. Great pick, by the way. That was a nice ball on the run. I got to give him credit, but that was a great interception, too.
With a diving interception. Wow.
First down, Muscatine on the 20-yard line.
Well, Muscatine's going to take over. Let's see what they can do with it. Work though. That's a good ball on the run.
Yeah.
But
That was a great diving play. Weird.
what's weird? What was
Another
weird
run
about,
up
what
the
was weird
middle.
about that?
Another run up the middle.
What was weird about that?
Another run up the middle.
What was weird about that? Eventually, they're going to trick him.
Yeah.
We're going to lull him to sleep. All right.
Well, I mean, it did happen.
Eli's back at quarterback, understand?
Well, they gashed him there.
Yep. Still going to be 3rd and 5?
Yep, 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
So this is like, I don't know, 3rd in the weight room.
And 4th.
All right, so he didn't get it. So now do they try that pooch punt thing?
They're going to do the pooch punt thing or try to get him to go off sides and get 5 yards or whatever else, but Bettendorf hasn't fallen for it yet. They'll put, who is it there, at 31 at free safety. He'll run back. Willie Mathis. Nope, they got it in there, so they're showing the punt. They're showing the
These
punt right now,
guys-
so Tynan's going to go back now.
I'd watch the fake. What?
Get out of the way.
So a guy was running in way late.
Do you have a charge anywhere?
Do I have a charger?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't bring it.
I think I have an iPhone charger.
I have one in my car. I could get it. We'll be all right.
We're going to hope we are. 600 chargers I have. That's not it. Good.
Oh, good. Jay's looking for a charger.
Yeah, you can
What?
cover it for me here.
Those are all Android chargers.
Yeah, they are, and I don't own an Android. I don't know.
Where'd you get them all?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Loss of 5 yards. Replay 4th down.
All right. Just under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Muscatine's going to punt the ball away here. And he got another piece of it.
Kicked it off the side of his foot.
And did not get any better. So Bettendorf's going to take over. It's going to look like it's going to be at the Muscatine 37. It's going to be 1st and 10, Bettendorf. I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of handoffs to Cole here.
How
and
about
just
a
walk the clock.
heavy dose of Cole? Get down for another score, 3 and out, and do it all over again.
Well, yeah. Hand
That's
off to
Cole.
Cole. Look at that.
Nice cut back.
He's still
tried to
going.
cut all
What
the way
I tell you
back.
about that kid, though?
Tried to cut it all the way back, and they just grabbed him again.
We had to
got a
speculate. If we
quick-
had to speculate here, it's going to be they're going to sprint out to the short side of the field for a pass in the flat.
Yeah, exactly.
Hand off to Cole. He gets hit.
Kind of fell
He's fine.
awkwardly there.
Yeah, he
but
did. It didn't look good, but he got up just fine. He bounced right back up. Going to be about 3rd and 6 now for Bettendorf. Bettendorf only leading 14-0.
So it'll be 3rd and 6.
Peterson on tackle for Muscatine.
Matthew Erickson says how many uh-ohs so far. I don't think we've had any.
I know I dropped one in the first quarter,
Okay.
so I know there was an oh boy too. There's the flat to Cole.
I don't think he got.
No, he didn't get
I
it.
don't think
He
he
only
got
got.
it.
They spotted him. Well, sure, I don't even know if he gained a yard on that pass.
No gain on play.
So now we got 4th and 6 still. Yep, 4th and 6.
We're in 4th and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Bettendorf's got to decide what to do. I don't think they got the kicking game for this, so
I think they're going to go for it.
yeah, they're going for it.
You think it's going to be a sprint out to the left side? Nope.
No,
gonna
just a
give it
hand
to-
off to
give it to
Cole and
Cole up the
give it
middle.
to the workhorse, and he gets the first down and more.
What a play.
Nice run by him. Easily, and this is what we saw in the Davenport North game. Ryan Cole really came out in the second half and put Bettendorf on his shoulders and led him to victory against Davenport North. And now we're seeing Cole come out and do the exact same thing in this
Yep.
game, in a must-win game for Bettendorf and of course these seniors, because you're in the playoffs now, and Cole's really doing the work here.
He's running really hard for sure. So I'd say keep feeding it to him.
Just under 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Not much there, but he falls but he falls forward with everybody on his back, and he gets about 3-4 yards.
Peterson on top for Muscatine. Picks up a 3.
Are we on?
I don't know. Yeah, it says we're on, but I'm trying to refresh it. Whatever else,
Gotcha.
there's power somewhere. or
Running the
whatever else.
board.
Yeah. Board is a key word there. That's a
they're
nice
gonna-
hand off to Tynan. That's not the direction you need to go.
No.
And Keenan carry. Rangel on the tackle for loss.
Yeah, we got, looks like just under a minute here. They will get this play off. The play clock is going on, so there will be one more play in the third quarter. I'm assuming we're going to see Cole here.
Yeah. Or a sprint out. Nope.
Nice job.
Oh!
He did a nice job in the pocket.
That was
Did force the ball a little bit, but not bad. And the thing is, you can use that to, a possible play in the future, either in this game or next week, if
Yep.
they survive in advance. Fourth
was-
down here.
It's good to see that was there.
I like seeing Zach having a little poise in the pocket, though. Instead of sprint right, sprint left, throw on the run, throw on the flat, or whatever
Yep.
else. I like that. Just don't force the ball so much. So going for it on fourth down here. Another
there you
net to
go.
Tynan, touchdown. Bettendorf's going to score by the end of the third quarter. Good for them.
Very nice. Now that was a
That's
nice
good
ball.
And you can
That was a great
listen to me.
pass.
If they can continue to work on this, and again, Bettendorf advances next week. Who knows who they're going to play? If they can continue to work on this and have him stay in the pocket, that's a different weapon that they have offensively.
Yep.
And maybe he becomes the guy that we've talked about that Bettendorf needs to have, the playmaker. But you have Cole, you have Tynan, you have Zach. I mean, all of them looking good. We haven't seen any
They
of
showed us something there. That was a good drive.
we haven't
That's
seen
what
any
we
of
like to
Terry
see.
Dunn in the third quarter at all. So there's plenty out there, but they're going to. I saw that. We watched that Pleasant Valley game. Pleasant Valley boat raced him.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to come up with a lot more to, if it is Pleasant Valley,
Yep.
to hang with them.
Yeah, that was a tough game for sure. They had a tough time stopping that option play with the deep pitch, and had a couple of big plays offensively, but not much after that. So
I don't know. Am I up and running? Are we up and running?
I think so.
Okay. I just my computer is frozen on my iPhone. Whatever else, it doesn't matter.
All right, let's get a deep kick and
I gotta get a charger.
yeah. Jay's looking for a charger. Weird kick there. In a good return, they're going to get it close to midfield.
What are we gonna do? Hey, he'll still keep going. Supposedly, we'll close it out.
Huh.
All right. Oh, I better update the score.
You want to shut it down early if we need to? Or
What?
you want to shut it down early if we need to?
No. No, I'll be fine. All right. Well, that's the end of it, right?
Run up the middle to close out the third quarter.
Mm-hmm. Muscatine is at midfield now. Going to be 2nd and 4 when they at the start of the fourth quarter. 21-0 Bettendorf here. Again, it's been all Ryan Cole in the second half in the third quarter, and Bettendorf's really, put stock into him, carrying them to what looks like possible victory here. Muscatine's really got to change some things up if they want to get points on the board.
They attempted, 2 passes maybe?
I believe so, yeah. So,
That's a different Muscatine.
yeah, it's a lot different than what we're used to.
In the third quarter, Assumption 14, Central Dewitt 7.
Get some updated scores, PA announcer, so I'll give you guys some as well. Let's see. North Scott's up 22 to Mount Pleasant 20. PV is up 44-0 over Central right now. There's about 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Let's see. Prairie Downport North is down to Prairie 27-0 right now. So doesn't look like North is going to advance from there. Yeah, I'm right in front of him. And then end of the third quarter now, Assumption is up 14-7 over Central DeWitt.
There you go. All right, Muscatine's going to be 2nd and 6. The fake toss, and they run it up the middle with the quarterback for about a yard. All right.
All right. going to go 3rd and 4 for Muscatine here.
And again, on tackle for Bettendorf.
Didn't make it.
What am I watching?
I don't get it.
Like
They
legitimately.
run a full-on Wildcat offense. I've never seen 100% of plays be a Wildcat.
Yes, I didn't want to call it that, but it is, and it's just, yeah, they didn't even. Well, something's got to be not right because Eli's not even listed as a quarterback for them, so that's why they're in it. He's listed as a wide receiver and defensive back.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
We did see a little bit of Xander Morgan in there, but we haven't seen anything else out of any quarterback whatsoever. They've got some listed, so maybe that's what they've got. And,
Yeah.
yeah, and it'd probably be better off that we knew those talking to our friends from Discover Muscatine, but this is,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
it's got to be.
It's got to be. Yeah, I wonder if they even ran a lot of Wildcat before. They probably were just like, this is what we have to do.
Peyton Fleming on the tackle for Bettendorf.
So 2nd and long here. The quarterback run. Oh, a big hit.
I mean, you can put 10 in the box if you want to, if you're Bettendorf's defense,
Yeah.
and just leave your free safety back there and see if they can even tempt him to try to beat you.
Yeah, they're not.
Force him to pass. Like, give them no other choice.
Yeah, I don't think they're passing. But this might be, Coach Chevelle was just mentioning on the chat there, if they have PV next, they need to work on assignment football and zone coverage in the backfield, or in the back end. Yep, that's about right. And this might be decent. This might be decent practice for him with a running quarterback. And
Yeah, that's true.
lot of
That's a good.
runs.
Sometimes you need to take what the other team's giving you. There's a reverse,
reverse.
for nothing.
It looked like it was going to be a double reverse. But now it's 4th and. Now it's 4th and middle road.
No, it's 4th and Tamoshanner. It's 4th and Manchester. 4th and Greenbrier.
Greenbrier, that's the one.
That's the one. That's the winner right there. Tamoshanner's a good call though.
That was a deep pull. Tam O'Shanter.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right, so they're going to turn it over on downs. And the Bulldogs are going to take it over right about midfield.
I can just tell you this right now, that they're going to hand off this ball. Ryan Cole's going to go for a 52-yard run here and forcing us to just prolong this game even more. When instead, if they could just kneel on it and then give it back to Muscatine so then Muscatine could run it up the gut for 3 times and then we could get this over with.
Jay's ready.
Yeah, Jay's ready. Ah, there we get to see Terry.
Now you got some yardage there. So that's a good job. He went wide and got the corner, and it got about 4 or 5 yards.
7 minutes and some change left here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs leading 21-0. Second down and 6 here at their 48. Anderson here. Hand off to Terry.
Ooh. Good tackle there.
Yep, not for much.
4th and Utica Ridge, Lavelle says.
I love the geography references that we have going on here.
You took mine, 4th and Greenbrier.
It's not as good as Greenbrier or Tam O'Shanter, though.
4th and Olympia.
Fair. But Olympia doesn't run as far up as.
Oh.
I love Olympia, though.
I know you do.
I love it. It's in my top 5 favorite streets in Bettendorf. Love Avalon, too.
Avalon's good. Olympia's a little better, though.
Yeah. Take some time on that ball. You didn't need to put that much mustard on it. That's 4th down now.
4th down.
4th and 4.
Yep. Got ourselves a little pooch situation. See if we can pin him in a corner here. Uh-oh. Whoa. He got
Flop,
it away.
Flop. Why didn't he flop?
It
Why didn't he
didn't
fall
turn
over?
out to be that bad.
Why didn't he fall over? Get a little run into the kicker.
That would have been good.
You gotta. Can you
been good.
imagine? Muscatine fans would have lost their minds over that.
Or like
Muscatine's
if he
gonna-
went down like a soccer player.
Yeah, sure. All right, Muscatine's going to take over now at their 33.
Lavelle with another zinger, 4th in the Betplex.
Oh, jeez. We're there. 4th in the water tower. 4th in Jumers.
4th in Jumers. Oh, that's...
All right. Now Muscatine's got a new quarterback in. Number 2. They really changed up their tune there with the handoff. Jake Draves, senior quarterback, 6'2", 150.
Royce Roberson on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Looked like a bullet screen there, and pass was dropped, actually. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Third and 9 for Muscatine. Yeah.
Flag.
Now the guys, oh. Jake takes the hit.
So I don't know what that flag was, but that was before the snap.
Yeah. Well, Parker, since we have this time,
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you for joining me on these last 2 games, calling this.
Thanks, Jay.
Like I said, you're a good friend, a good Bulldog, heck of a football player. So it's been fun to do this with you.
I have fun. We have fun. I have fun with you, Jay. This has been really awesome. I think it's really cool what you've done and how you really care about the community and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just fun to do in general for all of us, though. It's like I said at halftime. To me, it's important for the student athletes to be highlighted and get out there, do that. And I'm looking forward to figuring out what I can do in the winter. I know that we have a lot of resources out there that people like can call the games, and I'd much rather be on the production side of it, adding points than calling the stuff. Sometimes I just Tynan on the run, catching that ball.
Now he's going to reverse his
I
field.
think he's got something here. Nope.
Oh,
there's
got
a face mask everywhere.
Wow.
It is just littered with yellow. Littered. Like, they don't even know which one's their flag. I hope they have their name on it. You know, with COVID going, you shouldn't be trading out flags.
What if they did?
They think they have their names on them and whatever else, but no. But, I mean, everybody threw a flag there.
They've got their hand sanitizer on their belts probably.
Yellow fever.
Flag City.
Yeah, there it is that we called.
Call the field. Personal foul, face mask. Against Muscatine.
Man, it's still on the fan cam.
50-yard penalty. We'll bring first and 10 Bettendorf for the Muscatine 41.
Okay. So first and 10 Dogs on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, with 5:27 left, you just got to hammer it in there. And
Just hammer it.
Just let the clock run down. Go on to the next one. Obviously, now Terry Dunn's in. Cole's not running for him, which is a smart move. Cole's been playing a lot of both ways for him. Let that clock milk down. 21-0. You've got this locked up. And I believe it was the same score as when they first met earlier in the season down in Muscatine. So somehow we're going to serve our own setup here, Parker, with our iPad and chargers and phones, whatever else. But it looks like we're going to. That was a perfectly led ball. I mean, he got to take that thing off and go.
Whoa!
And there's another touchdown for Tynan. That's going to be his second touchdown reception of the night.
He turned on the Jets there.
He led him really well with that. We were lucky enough to be able to see that. He got to catch that ball while on the run, and that was a good job. So it's going to move the score now to 27-0, waiting on the extra point to see if we're going to get up to 20.
That was a great play. He made a move to the inside like he was going to cut it back, and then sprinted towards the sidelines. And then dove for the pylon. What a play.
It's good there. So.
And the kick is good. Thunder Bulldogs 28, Muscatine 0.
All right. Again, we do need to point out that our friends from Discover Muscatine have done a great job with the cameras or whatever else. And I understand, like, on our feed, sometimes they have the Muskie fan cam, but that's fine. Everyone down there have done a great job. I got to meet with them on Tuesday for the first time, and they helped put this thing together. Trust me, you guys wouldn't want to see, like, the camera work that I would have if it was just me. And our friends from Huddle have always done a great job, too, as well. But I want to thank them for coming up here, making the trip, and that, just reaching out and showing that two different communities can work together, trying to get something out there. Because really, talking to Chris, his mindset's the same as what you and I have, Parker, that it's about the student athletes and everything, and we want to focus on the school system, the community, and all that fun stuff, and to show that we can work together, and it's not always about whether someone's a homer or not or whatnot.
Yep, very well said.
We're at 4:45 left in the game. Bettendorf just went up 28-0. Tynan Mkina just had his second receiving touchdown of the game. Get ready for a high dose of running up the middle by Muscatine.
Short kick. This will be returnable.
He was real close to being down there, and then he just went down.
Oh, he tripped. All right.
4:39 left in the fourth. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. It's 28-0.
So do we have a new quarter?
It looks like
Looks like it's
it's back to Eli. Eli Gay's back under center in the Wildcat, I guess. I shouldn't say under center, but and hand it off to Tim Nimely.
Whoa. It's a good tackle there.
Mm-hmm. First down,
He
Muscatine.
had a lot of room up the middle there.
Lindley on the carry. Cameron Peggs on the tackle for Bettendorf. First down, Muscatine.
Little stutter step. He's going to pick it up the middle.
Lindley.
Nimley again with the carry. It's going to make it 2nd and 7.
Tackle.
No sense of urgency whatsoever by Muscatine.
You want the clock to keep running, though, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah.
Personally, yes. Personally,
Yeah.
I do. But when it comes down to what I think a coach would
Like
be
the
doing,
game, yeah.
I don't think that would be I don't think he thinks the same way
You
I
wanna
do.
run with some tempo, right?
Yeah, exactly. Out of the Wildcat, there goes Eli Gay. And real close to it. He's just short, it looks like.
Keeps on the carry. Lincoln Butler. So he stops. For Bettendorf.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be third and short here.
Ooh. Muscatine changed the call at the line of scrimmage, it looks like, and they're going to go up the middle for the first down.
Lindley on the carry up the middle. Casey Cunning. For the tackle. Enough for Muscatine first down.
Eli calls his own number. He's got
Big stick.
yeah, that was a big stick.
Big
Yeah,
stick
he got
out
the
of
first
bounds,
down.
but
So now we're just
so he's out of bounds.
less than 3 minutes now.
Willie Bassett on the stop for Bettendorf. Muscatine first and 10 from the Bettendorf 40-yard line.
Fumble, and the Bulldogs are going to get it.
And
With 2:54.
yep,
All right, great turnover.
First and 10 Bulldogs.
that's pretty much going to do it there.
Does he get the turnover chain?
Yeah, I don't. If they had one of those, I'd lose my mind.
You wouldn't like it? The turnover bone?
Okay, I might be able to
Yeah.
buy into a turnover bone.
Like a huge,
Yeah, just a huge dog bone. Get it from Teskey's.
yeah, like a one that's like 2 feet long, 3 feet long.
Did you ever play defense? Did you play both sides?
Not
Like once you got to
really.
varsity. I mean, I'm
No.
sure you did when the middle school or Pop Warner or whatever else, but did they never flirted with putting you on the defensive side?
No.
All right. We've got a new quarterback in for Bettendorf, so let's save ourselves here.
Third down on the carry for Bettendorf.
Junior Christian Kauts. Couts.
Couch.
Stop for a short loss.
Cow. Are you going to go to the mall later? That's what I was going to ask you. Cow. Cow. C-O. All right. 2:20 left. Bettendorf's just kind of going to milk the clock. Muscatine's hoping that they do.
The middle again.
Here you go. Carry up the middle.
Yeah.
Middling record.
It's just said what everyone's thinking. It's all right. Official timeout for injury. Let's take a look at some scores that are going on around our local areas. Check in now at Central at PV. End of third quarter now. PV 44, Central 0. That's at the end of that one. Matt Koss is at Davenport North at Prairie. 4 minutes left in that game. Prairie is leading Davenport North 35-0. Don Doxey's covering for the Times, the North Scott game. Lancers are up 44-20. And let's take a look and check into DeWitt at Assumption. End of the third right there. It's still 14-7. So Assumption's leading 14-7 over them. Assumption's got a good squad this year too. So good for Central DeWitt holding up with them. Second half has just been all Bettendorf. 21 points scored in the second half. They were leading 7-0 going in. So what else are they looking up for you here, buddy?
Yeah, give me some more stats.
Let's see what we got going on.
Give me some more stats.
Trying to look up some things here for you. Not much is coming from our friend Batterson from the Quad City Times of what's going on. It's just Bettendorf here controlling the clock, and that's about all it is. 3rd and 9, though. Dear Lord, get a first down to end this. And they're passing.
They passed it, and
He's going to be short. Ooh!
I don't think you can do
I don't know
that.
if you should be doing that.
Can't do that.
No. That's a 5-point move in wrestling. That's 2 takedown and 3
Go
near
for it.
fall. Yeah, 4th and short. Might as well just hand it off up the middle so you can kill the clock, right? But it's 125 and it's starting to dwindle down.
Yeah, that was a. What do you call that move?
Well,
He took his
Suplex.
back. Yeah, suplex.
about
that's
a
right.
minute left now. I want to remind everybody, if you enjoy this stuff, you want to continue to watch your Bettendorf athletics, reach out to the athletic department. Tell them that whatever we're doing here at Don't Hassle So Local, you enjoy it and you'd like to see more things because of, hey guys, it is what it is. Basketball, there's going to be even more limited people that can go into the gymnasium. From what I understand, it's going to look a lot like it was for the volleyball. So I'm thinking maybe you're going to be allowed to have 3 in from each family. And they check a little bit harder than they do here. So just want to remind everyone, reach out. Tell them you want to, more of these things. I'm going to sit down soon and take a look at the wrestling schedule and try to figure out which different ones I'm going to work the best I can with all the ADs in the MAC conference because it's just not a situation. You don't really want to cover I don't know, when there's going to be 6 forfeits from one program. So you kind of want to bounce around the best that you can. And honestly, the MAC athletic directors have been nothing but great about doing that stuff with us. So I look forward to getting as much as I can when it comes to the wrestling. But basketball, I'll just run the camera. I need someone else to talk about that nonsense. 4th and short.
He didn't get it.
Cool.
He didn't get a good effort.
56 more seconds of handoffs.
Tackle by Beaton. Just short of the first down.
We're still up and running, but the thing is
The 1st and 10 Muscatine.
The thing is
dead.
down.
No, the iPad. We're still on the. We should.
Oh,
be on the
gotcha.
feed,
Yeah.
'cause it's still going there, but I can't control score or anything because the iPad is dead. But that's all right.
Bummer.
Yeah.
I wish I had a phone charger. Oh, I don't think mine would have worked anyway.
There's the handoff. And they'll get
That
one
should
more
do
play
it.
out. No, they'll get one more play out. The play clock is going to go before the time's going to expire.
All right, guys.
Well, this is...
Bulldogs are going to get a win here.
And like we said, we assume they will be facing Pleasant Valley. We wouldn't be surprised, though, if they send them to Iowa City West or whatever. But because there's nobody else in Class 4A, because now that North lost to Prairie, it's going to more than likely be Bettendorf at Pleasant Valley next week. That being said, we have not got any clearance whatsoever to cover that game, and it's okay. But good luck to the Bettendorf and Pleasant Valley kids. Good and congratulations to Muscatine. They're seniors for, crappy season overall. Not in general. I'm just saying the atmosphere that we're in.
Right.
They didn't have a crappy season, but this
Just a weird
Yeah.
season for everybody. Yep.
and congratulations to the Bettendorf Bulldogs. 28-0 winners here at Tuvale Stadium. Parker, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jaybird.
We're going to get out of here. Again, thanks to our friends at Discover Muscatine. Thank you all who tuned in tonight and watched and the comments that you had. Thanks for the laughs. We appreciate you guys. We will see you soon.